home services you can trust.
Sometimes we feel a bit like a travel agent on this show, and we're always glad when that can feel that way, to bring to you new parts of the viewing area where you can go and enjoy. So for the first time, Candace Graham is here. She has the great luck of being the executive director of Main Street Dayton, and she is inviting us, thank you very much, to Pumpkinfest coming up soon. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Yeah, so Pumpkinfest is a huge fall event in downtown Dayton. For 2 days, we have craft vendors on the courthouse lawn. We really celebrate the small businesses throughout the town. And then at 5 o'clock on Saturday, the whole town joins in for a trick-or-treating experience. You can't. It's just wonderful.
I love that. I think most people, when they think about the festivals that happen in Dayton, think about the Strawberry Festival, right? That's what you're known for. But I'm glad to hear about the pumpkin one. So is it just that everything for those 2 days is pumpkin themed? Are there pumpkins for people to purchase? Kind of walk us through.
So I don't know that there's ever been pumpkins for people to purchase. That's something that we're working on this year, but there are, everything's pumpkin themed. All of the businesses do wonderful storefronts with the fall theme, Halloween theme, our vendors, everything's pumpkin themed. For this year, we're looking to do more small events within our large event. So we're going to do pumpkin chunking, pumpkin pie eating, a costume contest. It really is 2 full days of family fun.
So I like that you said something about all of your businesses are kind of pumpkin themed, because to use the word all, underline that. Y'all are growing like crazy. Did you tell me that you only have 3 storefronts available right now?
Yes, we only have about 3 storefronts on Market Street that are available. Some of them are in renting condition, and some of them are undergoing some renovation. So our little town is just exploding. There's something for everyone there, from a pizza store that's a pizza store and a library.
Oh, how cute.
A brewery. You can get hand-scooped ice cream from 2 different places. We're becoming quite the walkable city.
I guess it's because I'm sure COVID helped you in some ways, as people around the country said, I want to move from here, where do I want to go? And we called, y'all called.
Yeah, we've experienced such an influx post-COVID. It's not just residents, but like you say, it's the small businesses. People are longing to not only bring their small businesses to Dayton, but to the downtown, which just speaks to the growth and the projection that we are putting out. That welcoming atmosphere for your family and for really anybody of any age, not just family, but we have some residents over retail now that are of the younger generation. So it's really exciting to see that grow.
What do you mean residents over retail?
So a lot of our historic buildings now have apartments over those small businesses, which is super exciting, and it keeps the foot traffic going all day long.
I guess you can forget when you know something that's in your own backyard, you can forget that other people don't live the same way. So the fact that you even have the historic buildings still preserved is a little bit unusual in some parts of the country. People want to be a part of history too, and that's part of what you get in Dayton.
Yes, and it's exciting for us to be an accredited Main Street program through Tennessee Main Street and the National Main Street, which is probably my favorite part about the job, is being a part of something that's much bigger than just Dayton.
So do you mind elaborating on that a little bit? Like when you say that as part of the historic Main Street, I guess there's some credentialing that you have to go through to get that distinction?
Absolutely. There's a yearly accreditation or annual accreditation that we have to go through, where we report the small businesses that have closed and opened. We report how much renovation and revitalization we've done to the downtown. I have a board, a nonprofit board, and so our priorities are the small businesses and preserving those historical facades in our downtown, so that small town feel is never lost.
So for you to have grown up there, when you walk that Main Street area, Market Street, is that what you called it? Are you kind of amazed? Like, do you ever walk by and think, I remember when that was this, or when this one was empty? Is it fun for you to watch it grow?
Oh, absolutely. And what is super fun is some of those buildings have been passed down generation to generation. So they've been in some of those families And those stories are still being told today when Robinson's Drugstore was on the corner, and now it's been so many businesses since then, but the building is still standing.
So let's go back then to Pumpkinfest coming up at the end of October. You would encourage people especially to come. Is it Saturday that y'all do the trick-or-treat?
Absolutely. Saturday is when we do the trick-or-treat, 5 to 7. Friday and Saturday, though, is filled with fun all through the Market Street and downtown area, vendors around the historical courthouse. Both days are wonderful, but yes, trick-or-treating is on Saturday.
So sometimes I have guests here when I mention the travel agent side of things today, where I'll know enough that I can kind of guide us down a path. I've never been to Dayton. I don't mind admitting that to you.
Yeah.
I've never been to Dayton, so I don't know how to encourage you on where to go. But do you have some scenic places too? I would imagine you do.
We do, yeah. And if you just take 27 in and take a left on Main, it'll direct you right to our downtown area.
Okay, that has you right there. Anybody who can get you to their town by saying take 27 and then make a left on Main, you know you're going into a bit of heaven. So
yes.
I'm so glad to talk with you today.
Yeah.
So you can find more. It's Main Street Dayton .org is their website. But the Pumpkinfest is a Friday and Saturday. Just let your children go trick-or-treating twice, because I'm sure they'll go again on the 31st proper.
Yes.
But that's okay. You can let them have fun. They're only kids once. All of the fun taking place around the Ray County Courthouse. Thank you, Candace.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, we're back on site at a window installation, and this one is extra special to me because it's at my home. Like a lot of homeowners, I've been sidetracked with other projects, making my window project really, really overdue. But I'm finally getting West Shore Home